Hi, I'm Nicole, writer, producer, and director here at Critical Crop Top, and this is Tutorial Tuesday. On today's tutorial, we are going to talk about merging clips in Premiere Pro. Okay, so merging clips. You might be saying to yourself, well, I don't really know why I would want to do that, but I promise you this relates directly to the last tutorial we did, which was syncing clips. So last I left you, we had synced a bunch of clips and they were all in the timeline. Now, some of you guys may be used to just editing directly out of the timeline once you've synchronized your clips, but I promise you there's a better way, and it's to actually merge the clips that are in the timeline and then move them back over into a bin. So this is what we're gonna do. We're gonna take all of the clips that are in the timeline and we're going to merge them so that they create a new clip that has our synchronized audio. And then we can go back into the bins and pull those clips out anytime that we need them. Okay, so I've got all my clips synced, and now I'm ready to prepare myself to begin editing. And rather than editing, rather than editing directly out of this sequence, this is just the sequence I was using for sync. The best thing to do is going to be to take these clips and move them over into a bin so that I now have synced clips that I can work with in my source monitor. So here's what I would do next. First, I'm going to go over here to my project panel and I'm going to create a bin. Oop, that's actually a sequence. Nope, no thank you. I'm going to create a bin and call it synced clips. Okay, and let's open that up in our project panel. So now I'm in my bin synced clips. Next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to find out what the next thing I'm going to do is get rid of this in-camera sound. I don't want that. So let's go ahead and lock down. Let's lock down our video track 1 using this lock button, and let's lock down track 2 of our audio. I'm going to come up here to my track select forward tool and just click on all of the audio and hit delete. Okay, so now I don't have any more of that in-camera audio. I haven't altered my original footage in any way, though that in-camera audio is still somewhere else. If you're really wanting to not damage that connection, you could always duplicate the sequence and call it sync replaced or something like that. All right, so I'm going to unlock these and then go back to my selection tool, and using the mouse I'm going to just lasso this, and if I click and then drag it into my bin here, you'll see that I get this little merge clips window. And let's see, this shot is 3B take 2, so I'm going to call that 3B take 2. Oops. I actually like everything to be capitalized. It's just me. You can do whatever you want. Now, another thing I could do here, 3B take 2 is good, but if I want to give myself a little reminder of what shot this is, I could also call this 2-shot Vera and Amy. There we go. So you can see that now that I've merged these two, if I double click on this to bring it up in my source monitor.
3B take 2.
Okay, so now I have that clip, that synced clip is now a sort of a self-contained clip or a merged clip. Okay, now of course I could also go over here and just highlight that. Let's see, this one is 3B take 3. So if I right click, you'll see that merge clips is also an option, but sometimes it won't go in the bin that you want it to. Sometimes it'll go like in the main project rather than in one of the bins. And that's kind of a pain. I like to know exactly where my clips are going. I don't want to have to hunt for it later. So I just find, for me, it works better to just grab that and just drag it directly into the bin. So let's see, that is 3B, take 3. And again, if we wanted to, we could also say 2-shot Vera and Amy. So you're just going to want to go through and do that with all of your clips. As you, if you have a very long piece, it might also be helpful to create bins inside of that synced clip bin for each of the scenes so that you can sort of work scene by scene. Now, this is a organization that's focused specifically on something like a narrative project. If you were doing like a documentary, you might want to organize those bins by interviews and, you know, B-roll footage. Or if you were doing some other kind of content like a vlog, you know, maybe you'd have like your one-on-one, you know, camera stuff, and then maybe you had some B-roll that you were cutting to. Like if it was a travel vlog, you might have some like travel footage. Organize your footage in whatever way makes most sense to you, but find a system that's going to help you save time. And that's how you do it. Thanks for joining us for today's Tutorial Tuesday. Please like this video and subscribe to our channel. And while you're here, check out the short films, the podcasts, the web series, and the sketches that we do here at Critical Crop Top. If you've got a question about today's video, or if you've got a topic that you'd like me to cover in a future tutorial, leave me a comment down below, and otherwise, I will see you on the next Tutorial Tuesday.